So this is D. Wayne with Urban Harvest, and I'm here today. So it's this Doc Stock bar. I'm here to show you a little more tricks of my Levo 2 oil infuser. So right now I'm here finishing up, been doing some experimenting, and through some trials and heartaches, learned a few things. But I'm here to try again to make my beard oil using this jojoba oil as my carrier oil with my Levo oil infuser. All right, here's my basil. Some already got dried out. Most of it's cardinal basil and some cinnamon basil as well.
So one of the recent hacks that I just recently learned is to take out the standard pod basket that comes with the Levo oil infuser and to replace it with this French press screen. The French press screen will sit at the bottom, and you can double it up, and you can still put your magnetic stirrer in there, and this allows you to fill the entire basket with herbs and not have to worry about getting another basket or running it a couple more times, so that you can get more herbs and extract more nutrients and infuse them into your oil.
Of my jojoba oil, I'm gonna add that in there. So I'm gonna try again to infuse my herbs. This time I'm gonna use cardinal basil as well as some rosemary. Basil. Now, another thing I did this time, instead of drying it out in the oven on low heat, I just went ahead and just stuck it in the garage for about a week and just let it air dry. So it retained more of the smell. The problem last time when I kind of sped up the drying process, it didn't have the scent, which, that's what you want. Not only the nutrients, but you do want it to smell good as well. And I'm just going to start essentially packing that rosemary in there. All right, so I got that nice and packed in there. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Could be a total disaster, or it could be amazing. I'm going to use the rest of my jojoba oil. Now I got a little bit of coconut oil. I'm going to use a little bit of coconut oil as well, simply because I used my jojoba oil already. This is some coconut oil that came with it. I'm just going to use some of that, maybe about 2-3 ounces of that, mainly because I feel like with all the herbs I packed in there, I'm not going to get as much oil to infuse, because the herbs are going to soak up a lot of the oil. All packed in there. Now you get to choose your cycle. So you're going to go dry. I'm not drying this time. Activate. That's for a whole nother thing. And infuse. Temperature. What I learned is to go as low as possible. I think last time I did it like maybe 115, and it smelled good. It didn't have the burnt smell to it. So I'm going to do like 120. Now because of that, I'm going to have to increase my time. And of course, the longer your time, the more it infuses. So let's make this an all-day project. I ain't got nothing to do. Well, I do, but let's make it a 9-hour infuse time. All right. And then you hit start. And it's going to start this process. Keep in mind, like I said, if you are getting a burnt smell, could be you have the temp up too high. Could also be that you don't have the silicone in the basket, and I'll show you that in a minute. The basket has a actual silicone that keeps the herbs from touching the bottom of the pot and getting too hot. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna let it infuse.